nifuna ukuthi okay, imagine this, okay, yabo ukuthi kunjani manje la Africa ne, imagine ke mangathi okay sithatha yonke le Africa we make it one country. Imagine the corruption ngathi la South Africa i-corruption inengangaka just like South Africa yethu kuphela. Imagine when we now have to deal with issues from the south all the way to the north. Like imagine that situation. I-Africa the way ingakhona manje. Yabona, in today's video ne, I want us to discuss this issue of Africans and this thing that's going around yokuthi we are all brothers and sisters. So we should treat each other like brothers and sisters. Which sounds good. Angali. We should really treat each other like brothers and sisters. But there's something that I want you to understand. And this is my own personal opinion. If avumelani nami, you are allowed to share your own opinion on the comment section. But mina the way ngibona ngakhona lento ne, futhi kakhulukazi when it comes to us as South Africans, it's like we are being forced to accept the whole of Africa as our brothers and sisters. It's like it's compulsory for us to consider everyone in Africa as our brothers and sisters. And that's something that I don't understand. So people need to understand that yes, we are Africans, but just because we are black, we have melanin in our skin, it doesn't make us brothers and sisters. It doesn't make us brothers and sisters simply because we come from different parts of the world. All the cultures that shaped us and made us South Africans are completely different from the cultures that shaped maybe a Nigerian or a Malawian, for example. We can't act as if kuzoba lula for ukuthi simane sihlangane sonke as ama-Africans and live peacefully together. That thing won't happen, at least not anytime soon. We are seen as xenophobic or Afrophobic because we don't want to accept our brothers and sisters. We would rather accept the whites in our country, but we can't accept a Chidima because he's like us. Just because we are blacks, it doesn't necessarily make us brothers and sisters. We live completely different lives. For me personally, I don't know, maybe when it's my lack of traveling experience. I've never went outside of the country. I've never been to Zimbabwe. I've never been to any country. Since I was born, I've been here in Mzansi. Maybe it's my lack of, I don't know, traveling experience. But for me personally, because I won't talk over into engayazi, the day in travel, maybe I figure outside there and I find myself relating with a certain country. These are my brothers and sisters. Maybe that day I will come back to YouTube here and make a video telling everybody, no, these are our brothers and sisters. But I'm talking from experience. Since I've been alive this whole 24 years. So, I've been with foreigners here in South Africa. People from Nigeria, people from other countries. When I was still in varsity. That's where I met a lot of people from other countries. But if I can tell you one thing, there's not even a single one of them I relate to this person. Like, I don't relate to them at all. Their ways of life, their mindsets, their way of doing things, the way they carry themselves, the things that they like their whole being is completely different from me. You understand? And that thing is interesting, to come across someone who's completely different from you without acting as if loyo muntu loyo ufana nawe. It gives you the opportunity to learn about other interesting cultures and other interesting people out there. What we need to do, we need to treat each other with love. But stop forcing us as South Africans ukuthi si accept wonke umuntu, telling us ukuthi no, we are all Africans, so we must accept each other like brothers and sisters. Stop forcing us to do those things. We will relate to the people that we relate to. Don't generalize the thing and make us feel as if we're wrong masingafuni ama-Nigerians athatha isani side lapho. Masizimela if ama-Nigerians abhiza things ama-drugs like South Africa. Why should we be judged? I'm not saying ukuthi since si different meleke strithane kabi. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying ukuthi into emnandi that will make Africa indawo emnandi, a place that you can actually enjoy to live in, is if we realize ukuthi sonke sihlukile and our cultures, our systems, our beliefs are all different. That is why everyone needs to remain in their country and fight for their country. If you want to go outside to other countries, go to other countries, but don't include yourself in the affairs of those countries. Try to go to those countries to learn how you can better improve your country and then focus on your own country. That's how we will develop as Africans. But lento yokuthi sifune lokunithi nisblame masingaloku sifuna umixana nabanye abantu nithi no, we should mix all sonke la eAfrica because we are all brothers and sisters. How is that thing going to work realistically? Ungathi we have leaders who can't even lead their own countries. How many countries are successful in Africa? All these countries in Africa are led by people who are failing their countries. But nifuna ukuthi okay, imagine this, okay, yabo ukuthi kunjani manje la eAfrica ne? Imagine ke mangathi okay, sithatha yonke le Africa, we make it one country. Imagine the corruption. Ngathi la South Africa corruption iningi kangaka, just like South Africa yethu kuphela. Imagine when we now have to deal with issues from the south all the way to the north. Like imagine that situation. Africa the way ingakhona manje. The only way that thing is going to work, if we wanna form a united Africa in the future, we should first fix our countries. Let's fix South Africa. South Africa is a developed country. Let's fix Zimbabwe ibe a developed country. In fact, let them fix Zimbabwe and make it a developed country. If we can help, then we help. After Zimbabwe is nice, other countries kanjalo individually. And then once we see that all these countries can sustain themselves now in Africa, then it's over easy lapho ukuthi singahlangana ke sonke ke lapho uyabona, because our countries are successful. But the way in Africa, like the beliefs are different, the people are different. There are tribes here in Africa, certain parts of Africa, who eat other people. There are still places where cannibalism is still a real thing. In 2024, me and those people in those tribes could, then you want to tell me those people are my brothers, those people are my sisters, those people are not my brothers. Those people, I don't have a brother I don't have a brother like that. So it doesn't make sense for Uguti that person is my brother. We are different. So we can't now embrace our true authentic South African selves without the influence of other people from other countries. Zimbabwean akasakhoni manje maintain like traditions wabo in their country and be proud of being Zimbabwean and try to make Zimbabwe better. So are all the other countries. Kanti akasana wabo cultures abafuna wa embrace. So that we can all have this versatility, to make our continent interesting. Let's not kill the authenticity of our countries just so we can include other people. Where's the fun in that? Nathi phela la South Africa, njengoba bonke labantu babeza la South Africa illegally singabafuni so bathi thina we are xenophobic what. No. Asinankinga nabantu abeza la South Africa legally. We don't have a problem with that because nathi siyafuna ukuya kwamanye countries to travel. So we can't swim abanye abantu mabafuna ukuza South Africa. Izana South Africa, it's not a problem. But ningeza South Africa illegally. Bese nifike nezi izinto illegal futhi manifike South Africa. That's not something that we want, and that's not something that we are going to allow. And the letter yokuthi nizama ukusimanipulate with saying no, we are all brothers and sisters. That thing won't work. Let us first fix our countries individually. Not South Africa, we are not perfect. It's not that maybe we are saying so we are perfect. We are not perfect in this country. We still have a lot of issues. Nkuluma manje, there's no running water here. There's no running water here. So we still have a lot of issues to fix. So let's fix our country. Now, to let them go back to their countries and fix their countries. Don't try to mix us like we with force. No, because we are black, we have black skin. Like those people, so let's just maintain our authenticity as countries. Not as South Africans, let's maintain our South Africa, our roots. Other people mabeze Mzansi bazofunda more about us. Not masima country no abosfunde more about them. But lento ukuthi nizoloko nizama ukuthi like sonke siyafana, that thing asifani. Yes, we are people. Our differences is the very thing that is making us unique as people. Asifani. Yabona, we are not the same. So let's try and maintain our authenticity as countries, I repeat. Let us not go to other countries and try to force our beliefs there. Ekubeni sinayo yethi country esingayilungisa. Yabona? And I'm not saying this manje sengisho ukuthi mhlambe we should treat each other ngendlela ezingasishapha. Just because we are different, it doesn't mean we need to treat each other bad. We are all people. We should all be good to each other. It doesn't matter whether you have black skin, white skin. We should all be good to each other. And it starts with you. It starts with you, individual. If when you are willing to be good to other people, irregardless of the color of their skin, other people are going to be good to you. And if you are good to people, I will say, oh, in Zelbona, you're doing it for yourself, for your own peace and your well-being. You are just being good to people. You should be good to Nigerians. You should be good to Zimbabweans. You should be good to Malawians. You should be good to Americans. You should, as long as umuntu, you should be good to that person. Not because we are black, so we must stick together. Like we are all people. We are all people. What we need to do is stick to our countries, so that we can maintain the authenticity of those countries, making the world a better place. We have the internet now. We see other places there. I don't necessarily need to travel to see what is out there. I can see other countries there. There are countries out there who are completely different from like me. There are people who are completely different from me. Because I'm a very curious person, I research a lot of things. If I can share with you the things is born, things as pisa our culture completely. But I'm interested in those things because it's fun to see how other people live. But it wouldn't be fair for those people to come into South Africa and force those beliefs on us and tell us, no, we are black, so you must accept us. No, that's not how it works. So, but it's okay, that's my own opinion on this thing. If mhlambe, when you have your own opinion now, you can share it there on the comment section so that we can learn from each other. That's the main point of this channel. I like to share things and hear from other people with bona bacabanga kanjani, bona bathini. So if uphikisana nami, tell me there on the comment section so that I can understand ukuthi wena uyibona kanjani lento yabo. And then if uvumelana nami nakhona, tell me ukuthi no, you agree with me, or just leave a like. Ngizobona ngalo ukuthi no, wena uvumelana nami. My name is Emmanuel and this is Mzansi Versity, the place where we transform lives through knowledge and information. Let's meet again on another video.